Hey guys, real quick, I have a Patreon, so definitely stop in and check that out. But for now, enjoy the video you're about to watch. Hey everybody, it's me, Julian Greystoke. Today I'm wearing my Slytherin shirt. I'm also sitting in the dark. I'll pretend that that was planned. Y'all know what the Slytherin shirt means though, that's right. I'm gonna tear apart something that everyone loves. It feeds me, it brings me joy. It gets so lonely being evil. What I'd do to see a smile, even for a little while. And no one loves you when you're evil. I'm lying through my teeth. Your tears are all the company I need. Jane's here. WarCross. Yay! I keep forgetting to tell you all what these books are about. So here we go. This book is about this character I wrote down, and I'm just gonna read it off of here. A high school dropout master hacker with rainbow hair who is a real-life bounty hunter and good enough at a real-time strategy game to play with professionals. She also has a criminal record from doing something heroic and selflessly turning herself in. She is a pseudo-orphan who catches the eye of a handsome billionaire. That's not a character, that's character salad. You know how I sometimes compare bad characters to paper products, like that character is made of tissue paper or cardboard? This character is a cardboard standee of a superhero. But anyway, what does our super awesome, amazing, wow, gangbusters best character ever get up to? Well, as we said, she's a bounty hunter and master hacker, and she gets herself into this huge virtual reality game because in this world there are these VI glasses that allow you to just like plug into this virtual reality world. It's almost sort of an augmented reality. It's called WarCross, hence the title. And she glitches herself into a game, at which point she catches the eye of the billionaire creator of the game, and he's like, somebody's trying to sabotage my great international game that's going on, and I need a bounty hunter hacker to catch them. I hereby hire you. And she goes into the game and competes on a professional team on a professional level, and also, meantime, tries to hack and catch the person who is sabotaging the games. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. But don't worry, because our heroine is the literal best, even though she's a teenage high school dropout. This character has got to be like porn for teenagers. I don't have to go to school, I'll just get elite hacker skills and rainbow hair, and somehow, even though I'm a tiny girl, I will catch real life bad guys and bring them in. I'm gonna try not to harp on this character too much, but you guys. Now, the author of this book, some of you may know that I have struggled with Mary Lou's books in the past, but I thought maybe this one would be the one that could reconcile us because it was about a video game and I am a nerd, as evidenced by the Mass Effect jacket that I'm wearing right now. There is a Pokemon, a fairy from Zelda, and Garrus sitting behind me. Plus my brother and sister are on a professional gaming team. They play Dota, and a few years ago I even went to Seattle with them to watch the Dota International Games. We did vlogs about it over on the PariahCast channel. So I am pretty nerdy, so I was like, okay, I feel like I can go into this book and really see how Mary Lou does, and maybe if she does well, we can reconcile. And she did not do well. I really wish that there was more video game in this book and less relationship between a cardboard standee and Japanese Elon Musk. The gaming itself in this, let's talk about this. The world building is really not very good. This alternate reality, it's like Dota meets Second Life. I don't really understand how this game got as huge as it did. I know you guys are probably waiting for me to compare this book to Ready Player One because they have a lot in common, and the world building in Ready Player One was better. Both of these books are flawed. The gaming world in Ready Player One is way more believable than the gaming world in WarCross. Even with League of Legends being big, games like that are still fairly niche, and even though they are making huge strides in getting esports into the world of sports, we're still a long way from everybody caring about that kind of thing. In Ready Player One, it felt a lot more like an MMORPG, which are widely spread and a lot more accessible. If you're really into video games, this book is probably going to disappoint you. So, our main character is so awesome that she gets into this professional level game. We never even see her play this game until she's doing it professionally. How hard would it have been to have a sequence of her actually playing this game well put into the beginning of this book, instead of just being like, oh, and believe us, she's really good at playing this video game, you guys. She's so good she could be on a professional level. Bullshit. There's no gamer lingo. Nobody in the game talks any differently than they would outside of the game. It all comes together to kind of prove to me that Mary Lou does not know what she's talking about writing this video game world, or the world of professional gaming. The writing overall, again, this is kind of a problem that I have with Mary Lou's writing. It feels to me very amateurish. Maybe that is just kind of her style, maybe she just has a more simplistic style, but it just doesn't do anything for me. And a lot of telling versus showing. Something that came up a lot was a wave of emotions came over me. But what emotions? What are you actually feeling right now? Thing happened to character. Character felt emotions. You have to tell us what emotions. What is she feeling? And finally, my last big gripe about this book is the ending, and by that I mean what ending? You mean teaser for the next book. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I do not like books in a series that are just there to set up for later books and just there to tease you and get you to read later books. It doesn't have to resolve everything. It can't just be teasing me on down the line until the inevitably disappointing final book. I bet you're wondering, Julian, was there anything that you actually liked about this book? When we were actually watching the action of the game, I was able to get into it. One thing that Mary Lou actually does well is she is good at taking a bunch of characters with different powers, giving them all something to do in an action scene. There's enough happening that I was engaged and paying attention and actually maybe even enjoying myself a little bit. Unfortunately, that was kind of it for me. I really wished I could have liked this book. What did you guys think of WarCross? Have any of you also read Ready Player One? If you were a fan of WarCross, I do kind of recommend that you go check out Ready Player One. It might also be right up your alley. Remember, guys, that I post new videos here Mondays and Fridays. All the links to my social media are in the doobly-doo. Go check those out. There's also a link down there to my Ready Player One review. And I will see all of you guys again next time with whatever it is I happen to be doing next time. I need to play some video games, though. It has been a really long time since I did that, and I miss it. Bye!
What's up, everybody? It is shout out time. Time to shout out to my very first patron, Kim, over on Patreon. Oh yes, somebody had to be first, and it is Kim. And if you want to be cool like Kim, become a patron over on Patreon.